Let this gong be the signal for us to concentrate our attention like a laser beam on the innermost divinity of our own inner self. Let us start by making sure we are seated comfortably. Let us make sure that the hips are pushed forward so that the chest, the neck, and the head are arranged in a straight line. Let us open up our arms. Let us open our hands, palms faced upwards. Let us surrender our body, our minds, containing all our physical parts, as well as all our components, emotional, intellectual, memories, unconscious impressions, especially from today. Let us freely let them go, offer them to the divine presence that always protects all around. Let us feel this divine presence in the air that we breathe. Let us feel this divine presence in the warmth of the body. Let us feel this divine presence in the solidity of where we are seated. Let us feel this divine presence as all reverberations that reach the ears and all the colors that the eyes see. Let us fill our minds with divine glory. Let us empty our minds with all the difficulties and negative impressions of the day. Let us fill ourselves with divine nectar containing beauty, adoration, love, thankfulness. Thankfulness for what? For the fact of being, for the fact of our environment, for the fact of a perfect body as an instrument for discovery, and a quick mind that can realize it. Let us imagine our hearts opening and expanding in every direction to embrace every person, every place, every current scene that is going on right now. Let's expand this feeling beyond the borders of the known. Our small world is expanded infinitely, distributing flowers of love and beauty everywhere. Let the fragrance of divine bliss be spread in all directions, further than the eye can see, further than our senses can reach, further than any instrument can pick up. Further than time itself, blessing all beings from the past, as well as the present, as well as the future, Let us mentally repeat the sound symbol of our own creativity and that of the universe as Om. And if you have a mantra from your Guru, repeat your mantra now. In repeating your mantra, let us meditate on its meaning. Let us use it to access the reality of the divine here and now. Its composition is pure love. We can feel it as a flow of grace descending over the top of the head, all the way down the body, like nectar being poured. And we can feel our response, a surge of energy from the base of the spine, opening and moving upwards, spreading like a fountain everywhere, divine bliss and glory. Let us mentally salute our Guru, salute the Guru's parampara, divine line. Let us salute our chosen ideal from where all this comes from. Let us be thankful for where and how we are seated. Let us resolve all our activities are due to the flow of divine energy through hands and feet and through the mind. Let us feel this flow of constant energy that never stops. Let us observe the comings and goings in the mental field. In observing whatever is coming and whatever is going, let us use our inherent art of watching the stream of ideas running through this mental field. When we watch carefully, we can soon identify that quality that is operating from moment to moment. When signs of laziness or torpor, signs of dullness, signs of darkness, signs of depression, when these are detected, let us gently usher in some favorite idea or scene associated with the highest delight you can think of. that has the characteristics of purity, nobility, strength, and goodness. And sometimes you may notice intense activities and agitations toward the future, achievements, activities, activities you would like to do, or activities that you have done. You can notice these, introducing their representatives, and once more gently usher in some favorite idea or scene associated with the highest, noblest values, the most inspiring thoughts you can think of, full of scenic beauty, elevating, joyous. Sometimes scenes that include rituals or festivals can be recalled. They leave a valuable deposit in the subconscious mind of every participant. Sometimes we will find impressions come floating into the conscious field associated with these delightful practices. They can enter as friendly visitors without any special invitation. Let us gladly welcome them. Let us coax them to stay longer. Let us add to the fervor that they carry. The more we practice this, the more we will arrive at a point where any single unit of thought prompted by ignorance or anxiety will be effortlessly followed by 8 or 16 more units born of truth and beauty, goodness and love. Let us ask the divine auditor within us to put the surplus units of these pure thoughts into our habit level. It is this increase in our separate investment in the habit level that brings into the total environment unexpected good things, things which are favorable for revelation of the truth. Let us deal with these thoughts in a good humored way and allow them to open the door for the flow of divine grace. It is great souls who partake of the ever present divine nature, who worship their divine with a single mind, knowing this as an imperishable source of our being and all beings, giving us the opportunity to always glorify that divine. Let our minds and life be wholly absorbed in this divine essence. Let us now visualize three strands from three different directions. One is golden and bright. One is red and active. And one is black and dark. Like three strands of cotton, let us contemplate that the whole of the existence that we experience is an entangled woven cloth with these three threads. And these come from a central womb. Inside that womb, the seed of creation, the birth of all beings. And this great nature is this womb. And from it comes these three threads, the fabric of the universe. They bind the indestructible embodied one fast in this body. And the golden thread is stainless, luminous, free from evil. But it binds us by creating attachment to happiness and knowledge. And the red thread is the nature of passion, is the source of desire and attachment. It also binds us by attachment to action. And the black thread is born of ignorance. It deludes us all. It binds us fast. It's characterized by heedlessness, laziness, and sleep. Let us allow the golden thread to dominate. For when the light of knowledge shines through all the gateways of the body, then it may be known that this golden thread that symbolizes truth and beauty and goodness and love predominates. In the mind, when we observe excessive greed, activity, motivated action, restlessness, longing, anxiety, then we know that this red thread is dominating. And when our discrimination is gone and indolence arrives and a sense of frivolity and delusion, know that the black thread is dominating. Let us weave our whole life, our outlook, our minds, our bodies with the golden thread of purity. Let it dominate our mind and body. Let it lead us into the innermost cave of the heart, where the divine is waiting for us patiently, longing for a union with us. And there, in the heart of our own being, we transcend these three threads of which the body is evolved. In this inner place, we are free from birth, death, decay, pain. We are immortal. In this place, we hate none. We don't hate illumination or activity or delusion. We don't hate them when they are present. We don't long for them when they are absent. And in that place within, we are unconcerned, unmoved by any of these activities. We remain firm. We do not waver. Knowing that outside of this, these three threads are being woven. In this inner place, pleasure and pain is balanced. We are established in the divine self. A clod of earth, a stone, or gold are seen to be alike. Nothing is agreeable or disagreeable. Everything is steady, not affected by what people say or think, immune to praise or even blame, or honor or dishonor. In this state, we are the same to friends and enemies alike. For in this state, we do not have any sense of doership or action. In this state, our attention is completely aligned with unswerving devotion to that source of our own being. Here we find the abode of the essence, the immortal, the unchangeable, the eternal, the absolute bliss. Let us stay in this inner core. It is the essence of life and light and love. It is the heart of our own being. It is that from which all thoughts come and go. It is that from which every pulse originates and stops, every heartbeat, every breath. It is like the sun that shines in all directions, whose inner essence is brighter than the white light of the sun. It is the glorious internal self. It beams goodness and love and harmony everywhere. It transforms every cell of the body and every thought in the mind. It transforms all the scenes in our environment. It transforms the whole universe. It is your own immortal nature. Glory to that nature whose voice is silence. Let the source of our divine essence, like a deep ocean, well up and spread its waves everywhere. Let it spread to those around us, to spread to those connected with us. Let us spread it to those who are our friends and supporters. Let us spread it to those who are not in favor of us. Wherever we spread it, we find a transformation. Let this transformation take place for the whole of existence, spreading its essence of love and peace and harmony everywhere. Let that peace that transcends all understanding be felt deeply everywhere, so that all beings may pause before they act, and from a point of wisdom may compassion arise. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.